Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a collaboration, that's right. I asked some of my friends and favorite reviewers if they'd like to share their favorite summer scents with you. I've already shared my favorite summer scents with you and recommendations, but I did want to kind of get everybody together and have like a one-stop shop if you guys would want to know what some of your favorite reviewers will be wearing and recommend for the summer. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Hey guys, I'm Carlos, this is Steven.
How's it going everybody? Thank you for watching.
Thanks to you, Kristin, Beauty Meow, for inviting us to your collab. And thanks for Steven for reminding me because I totally forgot. Girlfriend, this would have been twice that I flicked on you, and I love you so much. I can't wait for our meet and greet at Osmic Perfumery in Miami next month. But he reminded me, saying, oh my God, we have to do this, So here we are. And some top choices for summer months.
Yeah. So 2 from you and 2 from my end.
All right, so I'll start since I'm flopping away right now. Acqua di Parma Colonia Pura. It's a simple fragrance, but very elegant. It doesn't project very loudly, but it's very well done. You can spray away to your heart's desire in humid summer months. And a classic from Bond No. 9, a house that I used to love a lot more than I do at the moment, but I did give a lot of faith to this house for many years. But Eau de New York is one of their original classics, and I definitely love it. It's an Neroli bomb and perfect for hot and humid weather.
Excellent selections and 2 of my favorites as well. Before I reveal my picks, I just want to say, Kristin, thank you again for having us on. I really love your channel. I love the direction it's going in. Keep working hard and keep doing what you do. So the first one is by Commodity, and it's called Bergamot. I like this one because it's a little simple. It does have other citrus fruits in there. The longevity is not the best, but it's so bright and so natural and effervescent, and I love that about it. And the next one that I've been wearing for the past couple of years is by Parfum Cortana, and it's called Digitalis. I love this one because it has a salty accord. It kind of smells marine and ozonic, but it has a note of cucumber in there. So it really kind of sets off the other notes. It's really unique, but that's it. We're trying to keep this short and sweet, right?
We had 90 seconds per vid, so does it compute to 2 and 1?
I think we did well.
I think we'll pass.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
All right, on to the next reviewer.
Hello Kristin, thank you so much for having me in the video. Really happy to be on your channel and really enjoy your videos and all the great work you put and the great knowledge that you bring us on your channel. So these are my 3 picks for summer of this year. And we've got a bit of cat action, and here's the lovely Claire from the SmurfyGurly channel that I've persuaded to do a little guest appearance with me. So I'll get quickly into my 3 picks. Number 1, it's a real favourite for me, Acqua di Parma's Colonia Essenza. My favourite of the Acqua di Parma Colonias, so a really nice citrusy opening. Most people say Neroli's in there, although a lot of note listings don't seem to have it in there. I think there's tangerine and various other, I think maybe grapefruit, depending which note listing you read. Also there's rose and patchouli and a certain depth to this one, which is one of the reasons I really like it. So it is kind of soapy, it's very much... Sweetie's trying to steal the show, but it's very soapy and fresh and clean, but it's got a little bit more character to it than some cologne type fragrances, and I really, really love that one. Great performance for me, and a superb fresh fragrance, Acqua di Parma Colonia Essenza. Next up, in a different lower price bracket, Ferrari Bright Neroli, a real favourite of many reviewers. This one compared by many people to Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino, but a little bit different really, isn't it?
I don't think it's that similar.
No, I think that's it's overstated the extent to which they're similar.
There's a lot of Neroli in both of them, but that's
very true.
where it ends.
So this is a really crisp, almost kind of transparent citrus, a mixture of lovely fresh citrus notes with Neroli and a sort of a little bit of a woodiness in there, but very, very, very fresh for that just clean. I'm not even in the mood for wearing fragrance particularly, but I just want to smell fresh and clean. Bright Neroli, a great alternative to other things like Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino, and a really nice transparent kind of freshie. And thirdly, I'm going to go with Gorse from Laboratory Perfumes. People who watch my videos will have seen me mention this many times. This one, it kind of mainly smells of lime and coconut, and it is incredibly similar to Creed's Virgin Island Water, but a fraction of the price, around £60 here in the UK for 100ml. Really, really nice, citrusy, fresh, but a sort of a tropical vibe, isn't there, with that one?
Really good, sharp, yet juicy lime in there.
Yes, so a bit different to the others in that it's got that the lime being different to the other citrus notes we had, and the coconut gives it that sweetness and the tropical air. So those were my 3 picks for summer. Thanks ever so much for having me in the video, and assuming I'm not last, on to the next person.
Hiya, I'm Claire from the SmurfyGurly channel, and thank you, Kristin, for inviting me to talk about 3 summer fragrances that I recommend you to try. Now, I'll start with one that I know Kristin loves, and that's Pomelo Paradis from Atelier Cologne. This is my giant 200ml bottle, and I absolutely adore it. It smells like grapefruit with a hint of vanilla and just a tiny bit of musky woodsiness. It's very, very simple but beautiful and super fresh. Perfect for days at work, casual meetups with friends, and even summer evenings on holiday. If you're somewhere where the temperature doesn't get that cool in the evening, it is lovely after your shower just to keep you feeling fresh. So completely recommend everybody tries Pomelo Paradis. Okay, next, Rhubarb and Citrus Cologne. This is by 4160 Tuesdays, a British perfume house, and you are only going to like it if you get on with rhubarb. Please bear that in mind. Dan, Mr. Smelly, doesn't get on with this, but he doesn't get on with rhubarb. This is very rhubarby. It has a kind of strange, almost naughty smell to it. It almost smells a bit like cannabis as well, but it's got beautiful, zesty, fresh citrus notes and rhubarb, and it really lasts very long on the skin, bearing in mind it's supposed to be a cologne. It's different, it will make you stand out from the crowd, but just watch out, make sure you like rhubarb. But I really like this, it is great and it is super, super refreshing. Another one, very much casual fragrance. So next then, finally, this is from Xerjoff. It's called 1861 Renaissance. You probably already know about it. This one has mint and it has lots of fruit, so it's not just citrusy fruits. To my nose, it's like a exotic fruit salad, although the citruses probably dominate. It lasts very well on the skin, gives me a full day's wearing. Some people say it doesn't last too well for them, but for me, I get a great performance. It's just fresh, and it's more than just fresh and clean. It's quite enticing because it's kind of got a backbone of something woodsy and musky again, but oh, it's so amazing. I'm going to give it a spray. Oh, I love it. So that is 1861 Renaissance by Xerjoff. Thanks for inviting me again, Kristin, and move on please to the next person.
Hey everyone, Peter here from the channel FragranceView. Thank you, Kristin, for including me. I'm going to talk about 2 fragrances really quickly. These, what I'm going to be wearing mostly in the summer. These are summer fragrances. I consider them both completely unisex. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. First is Able White Vetiver. This is an all-natural brand. This has a really juicy lime note, and the lime is really, really refreshing. And it's paired with a very beautiful vetiver note, and those are the main 2 notes, lime and vetiver. Fantastic for the heat, really good summer fragrance, unisex. I just find it refreshing, very easy to wear and casual. Atelier Cologne Pomelo Paradis. Pomelo is kind of like a rounded, smooth grapefruit. There's no sharpness, it's very smooth. There is a slight amber accord in the base, and it's just refreshing and juicy and kind of a happy kind of feeling fragrance. It makes you feel happy and cheers you up. And again, good for the heat. Doesn't last so long. I wish it lasted longer, just a couple of hours, but I don't mind respraying it. I do enjoy it, and for the heat, both of these really good choices. On to the next. Thank you again, Kristin.
So every time I get invited to do one of these incredible collaborations with a bunch of amazing YouTubers, I always feel like that little kid finally getting invited to the adult table during the holidays. Because let's be honest, when it comes down to it, I am the new kid on the block. Bye, 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 bye. Nailed it. How's it going, everyone? My name is Chris, and my channel's name is Mr. Sillage. Kristin, thank you so, so much for inviting me back to do one of these incredible collaborations with a bunch of these amazing, amazing YouTube reviewers. In Philadelphia, summertime gets hot and humid, so I need a fragrance that's gonna really perform but not become cloying or offend anybody during the summertime. So I have 2 offerings for you guys, one cheap offering and one niche offering. The cheap set that I have for you guys is one that is from the House of English Laundry, and it is called Cambridge Night. This often draws comparisons to Invictus Aqua, but this one actually came out a whole year before Invictus Aqua did. And for the prices that it could be had, $15 to $20 at the discounters like TJ Maxx, Ross, Century 21, this is an incredible, incredible offering from the House of English Laundry. Blackcurrant, grapefruit, salty sea notes with a little bit of a woody dry down with an incredible performance for a fragrance that can be had for $20. This is just an incredible offering from the House of English Laundry. It has that Invictus Aqua kind of feel, but a little more adult in the fact that it's a little more subdued and a little bit more dense of a fragrance. I really, really enjoy this offering, and that's why it is one of my summer suggestions. English Laundry's Cambridge Night. From the House of Provision, the scent is called Meow. If you see on my Instagram, I wear this very often in the warmer kind of weather because it is just an incredible scent to wear. This has been my scent of the day a lot since I've owned it, with a great reason why. This fragrance takes the incredible notes of vetiver, oak moss, and bergamot and just really makes them shine. The oak moss and vetiver are there to hold this fragrance down, while the star of the top is the bergamot. It is an incredible, incredible bergamot, and actually one of my favorite bergamot openings in a fragrance, and I don't say that lightly. The bergamot in here is zesty, juicy, and just really, really beautiful. Beautifully composed, and one that I believe is criminally underrated, Meow by the House of Provision. I really can't wait to see what everybody else has to pick. Thank you so much, Kristin, once again. And as always, and most importantly, go Frags.
What's up, everybody? It's Brad, Triple Ink. Thanks, Kristin, for including me in this tag video. This is going to be my top 3 summer scents for this year, 2018. I want to start off with my obvious #1 favorite. This is Bergamot Soleil from Atelier Cologne. This is my go-to bergamot fragrance. It smells fantastic. Just smells like sunny, effervescent, really amazing, and pretty good performance. So you guys should check this one out if you are a fan of very realistic and just great smelling citrus scents. You gotta check this one out. My second one is going to be a designer, which I'm getting a full bottle of pretty soon. It's been the very hyped and talked about Artisan Pure from John Varvatos. This is a great release. It's a great scent that has a lot of depth to it. It has a tangerine note, kind of a unique, almost aromatic kind of greenness in there as well, which is great, and it has like this freshly washed linen vibe that I get from it. It's really great. It has some pretty good performance as well, and it's just a really great scent that I've been very impressed with. It's getting a lot of hype in the community recently, and it's well deserved. And lastly, it's going to be this bad boy right here. It's actually my scent of the day, 40 Knots from Zerjov. This is unlike anything I've ever smelled before. I have nothing in my collection that comes close to this in terms of it being a luxurious aquatic scent. Many aquatics go very juvenile and don't really smell that upscale, but this smells extremely expensive and refined and complex. It has so much depth and uniqueness to it. I'm going to be reviewing this one later on my channel later on this summer, so stay tuned for that, but I have a lot of great stuff coming out about this one. Hidden gem alert right here, 40 Knots from Zerjov. That's going to be it for me, guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your summer. Thanks again for including me in this tag.
Hi, Kristin. Thank you very much for inviting me to your channel again. It's always a big pleasure, thank you. And I have only one fragrance for you today, because it's my by far most beloved and most used fragrance for the summer. And it's Lalique White. This is a fantastic fragrance. It's a fragrance for men, but in my opinion it's totally unisex, and every fragrance lover needs this in their collection. It's so beautiful. It's spicy, fresh, citrusy, peppery, woody, and very, very aromatic fragrance. The aroma of this fragrance is amazing. It's so beautiful. I have this huge 125ml bottle of it, because the only negative thing about this is that it doesn't last. It lasts only 2 hours, so you have to respray and respray and respray. but the opening of this and the whole development of this fragrance is so beautiful that I don't mind respraying all day long. Yes, it opens with beautiful lemon leaf and bergamot and tamarind, and I love tamarind in fragrances, and it's very noticeable in this opening. Then you get the most beautiful, most refreshing and energizing pepper. Beautiful pepper. I have to spray a bit more now. Oh, I love to shower in this because it's so beautiful. Ah, it's beautiful. So when it starts to dry down, you get pepper, nutmeg and cardamom, and I love pepper. I love nutmeg and I love cardamom in fragrances. It's my most beloved spices in fragrances. Ah, it's so beautiful, and it dries down to a beautiful cedar wood with amber and musk. I have no words when I spray this fragrance on. It's so beautiful. Bye!
Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing great. Kristin has asked me to pick 3 of my favorite summer fragrances, and I did. It was really hard to pick just 3, you guys, so I picked 3 of the ones that I feel like that I wore a lot this summer. So let's get started, you guys. So my first one I got is Creed Love in White for Summer, and I absolutely love this one because it's so versatile, you guys. Like, it smells absolutely amazing. You can definitely smell like that rice, steaming rice aroma in it, and then it has like Bulgarian rose, iris, and jasmine. Really beautiful floral for the summer, but however, the twist to it is when it dries down, it's a nice sandalwood, you guys. It's very woodsy, it's very warm and seductive. So this fragrance you can wear morning to nighttime, and it's absolutely divine, you guys. So you guys really have to check out Creed Love in White for Summer right here. For my next fragrance, you guys, I have here the House of Matriarch, and it's called Tukatatao. You guys, this is like a tropical fruit bomb, you guys. It smells divine, so fresh, so yummy, and when I heard that there was a little bit of durian in here, I had to have it, you guys. You guys, durian is a fruit that I seriously love to death. Like, I could eat like durian like all day and all night long, but it is a fruit that you either love it, or you hate it. There's really no in between. So if there was a perfume that has a solid durian note, I would wear it for the rest of my life, and I would love myself for it, but other people would probably think I'm a walking trash can, just because, you know, I guess it's like a chemical, like in like, you know, your brain, or like something in your nose that really like does accept that scent or just rejects it. I don't know, there's some scientific thing behind it, but you guys, this is absolutely amazing. I feel like, you know, I'm surrounded by a bowl of fruit. Fresh tropical fruit when I wear this fragrance, so I highly recommend House of Matriarch Tukatatao. Last but not least, you guys, we have the iconic Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. Now this fragrance right here, straight out, smells like the beach, smells like the sun. Absolutely divine. Every time when I wear this, it gives me like this warm feeling that I am at the beach getting a suntan. You guys, it is absolutely magnificent. It's so relaxing, it's so smooth, and it's really summer in a bottle, you guys. Like, I love Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. Absolutely amazing. You guys really have to check this one out. Alright, you guys, so that concludes my 3 favorite summer fragrances, and I really highly recommend these fragrances to you all, and I cannot wait to see what you guys have to show us. And once again, you guys, I would like to thank Kristin for gathering us all together and just sharing, you know, our perfumes together. I really enjoy, you know, being a part of this collaboration in your video, Kristin, and I also appreciate that you're bringing all of the fragrance lover from all over the world together, and we just love you for it. So thank you so much, Kristin, and I can't wait to see what you guys have picked Bye!
Hey guys, my name is Jana, and if you don't know me, I'm from the channel Tommelise. I'm gonna share with you two amazing perfumes for summer. One of them is green and fresh, and the other one is floral and sexy. So let's start with the green one. It is called Amber Green, and it is by Oliver & Co. This perfume smells to me like freshly cut vegetables that you are gonna put into your summer salad. The most dominant notes in here are basil, coriander, galbanum, grass, and green pepper. So all in all, it basically smells like a green summer salad. It has a lot of green, crispy notes. So this perfume is quite sharp first. It smells like a green bomb, but then it becomes more round thanks to the note of amber. This perfume is created in the avant-garde style. That means it is different from everything else that exists out there. So if you love vegetal, green, herbal notes in the perfumery, Amber Green should be definitely on your must-try list. It is unisex and perfect for summer heat when you want something green, something delicious, and something that will last. And my second recommendation is a floral sexy perfume by Giovanna Antonelli. It is called 611 Extremo, and this perfume is definitely extreme. It has opulent floral notes of jasmine and tuberose, and it also has some fruity elements. So this perfume is definitely fun. It evokes memories of being on a vacation somewhere on the exotic island where the girls are wearing flowers in their hair, miniskirts, and everybody is just happy. This perfume is very opulent. It is super floral, slightly sweet, but it is never too much, and I personally love to wear very floral perfumes in the summer. I just find they always create a vacation holiday mood, and it is also unisex in my opinion, even though it is floral. Maybe some people will consider it as feminine, but in my opinion even a man can wear it, and it is definitely extreme in the longevity. It lasts for a long time, so it is also a winner for hot summery days. And that was all from me, guys. It is always a pleasure to be on Kristin's channel. Make sure to check out my channel, and
well, hello BEA beautiful people. I am Yeshua from the channel That Fragrance. Before I bring you guys my two recommendations, I want to thank Kristin for allowing me to be within this collaboration. It's much appreciated. Let me not hold you guys up and go ahead and get off into the list. Now, my first fragrance is from the house of Esterice de Parfum, and this is 1899 Hemingway. Now, this is the fragrance that's thought to bear great similarities to Victor and Rolf Spice Bomb, and I can subscribe to that notion. They do bear similarities, but they have great differences in very subtle ways. Like how I pictured them side by side, in my mind, it processes as two artists painting a portrait. Now you have an amateur artist, let's just say a high school student. Now you're looking at this picture that he's painted and you're like, this is good work. It has great quality, it has great potential, but then you start looking closely at it and you're like, well, the brush strokes in this area are a little too harsh and the colors pop, but some areas they pop a little too strong, that's a little strenuous on the eyes. So if they just soften this up, man, I can see the potential in this. And that's how I see Spice Bomb. And then when you look at 1899, it looks like a legendary artist just painted this. Everything is nice and smooth, it's balanced, it tells a story. It's something that you just want to look at and stare for a very long time. It's very easy on the eyes. You just sit back and it's one of those pieces that you're like, yeah, man, I want to buy this and I want to have this up in my house. That's what I get from 1899. So this is a fragrance that I highly recommend that everybody get their nose on, at least sample it. It's fairly priced for a travel size atomizer, unisex fragrance. Gorgeous stuff. Now on to my second recommendation. Now you know you cannot come to a Beauty Meow channel and not have something for the ladies. This fragrance right here I love wearing, but even more I simply adore this one on the ladies. And it's none other than Kirk Jean's Baccarat Rouge 540. Now I made a joke on my channel talking about my future wife will have the characteristics of this fragrance. And for great reason, because this one is so masterfully blended, she will be the same way, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. She will put me in the greatest mood, she'd uplift me, she'd make me smile. Expensive, but very well worth it in the end. This is one that I highly recommend everybody try. It's a great investment for yourself, but even a better gift for your spouse. Man, highly recommend this one. This is the EDP version. a fragrance that I simply adore. I love this one. I can rock this year long and not get tired of it. So that's my second recommendation, Kirk John's Baccarat Rouge 540. You guys gotta try this one. Kristin, once again, I wanna thank you so much for having me on your channel. You know I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys. Let's get on to the next reviewer.
I am so thankful that they were able to participate in this collaboration. We have some new faces. I'm really super duper excited, and I loved all of their picks. So I'm going to have all of their channels and information linked below. Definitely check them out and subscribe. That would be awesome. And thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you have a fantastic summer, and I'll see you next time. Bye.